Morning, 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 morning. And I want to say warning, 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 warning to anybody who think that Liverpool are going to run away with the title this season. Look, don't get me wrong. Thiago and Jota has definitely boosted Liverpool's chance of successfully attacking this Premier League title and winning 2 in a row. I ain't gonna lie. I definitely ain't gonna lie. Why would I lie about that? What do I look like? You know what I'm saying? They have boosted Liverpool's chances big time. And when I made my Premier League predictions, there was no Thiago, there was no Jota. And I made a big mistake. I'm gonna admit this early on in the video. I made a big mistake by saying Chelsea are going to place higher than Liverpool. I don't know what the hell I was thinking, but maybe I had an off day. Or maybe you guys just didn't get Thiago yet, and Chelsea had really showed up their team. But after seeing them in 2 matches, guys, I don't know about Chelsea, man. Seriously, I don't know. They might even struggle to get top 4. Seriously, man, because we saw 2 matches. Timo Werner, he is yet to score. What if that goes on for 3 more games? We've seen 2 matches of Kai Havertz. He's yet to do anything, score or assist. And he is yet to even have an effect on the game. He's yet to boss the game and dictate things. I know some of you guys like to say scoring goals and assisting goals is not all of it. You know what I mean? But why do you talk up Trent Alexander-Arnold and Robertson so much? It's because they assist a lot of goals. Simple as that. Salah, he scores a lot of goals. What if he doesn't score any goals? You know what I mean? So scoring does mean a lot. You're on the field to score. You get paid to score. But look, Liverpool, 2 games, 4-3 against Leeds. Didn't look at their best, but maybe it's because of the first game, or maybe because Leeds are just a damn good team this season without a very good defense, because they conceded 7 already this season, you know? But in the second game against Chelsea, Liverpool were much better. They were much better, especially in the second half of the game with the 1-man advantage and Thiago Alcantara coming on and bossing the game, making a new record, completing more passes than any Chelsea player, because look, Chelsea were poor on the day. They were. Liverpool bossed that game, could have scored more. Kepa was horrible. So we've seen Liverpool play twice. They won twice. They picked up 6 points. And things are all good. Things are good. Things are great. 2 signings last Friday, the 18th of September. Oh my God, things have been great. Things have been great for Liverpool. Things have been great for me. Things have been great for you. You know what I mean? Thanks to all the new subscribers, by the way. Road to 39K, 40K is in full effect. Make sure you subscribe if you're watching the channel for the first time. Turn on the notification bell. If you're a Liverpool fan, I'll be talking about Liverpool a lot this season like I did last season. If you're a City fan, please subscribe. I'm a City fan as well. If you're a fan of Chelsea, Arsenal, United, subscribe as well. Tottenham, subscribe. I will also be talking about your team. Maybe not winning the title, but I will be talking about your team, because right about now, when you want to talk about titles, we need to maybe stop putting Chelsea in the conversation. Seriously. They would take a couple of games to gel. They would take a good 7-8 games to gel. And by that time, when and if that ever happens, it'll be too late to even talk about them fighting for the title. I could be wrong, but right now I'm just about right. Let's not even talk about United. United, don't even put them in there. Arsenal, I think, could very much, they could fight for top 4. So will Tottenham, maybe a Leicester, maybe a Wolves. But when you want to talk about the title again this season, let's talk about Manchester City and let's talk about Liverpool. Thiago and Jota has definitely boosted Liverpool's chances of successfully attacking or defending their title, but Manchester City will definitely challenge. That's the point I've been trying to get to for all this time. It took me 5 minutes to actually get to this point right here, but City will challenge. Yesterday against Wolves, man, I saw a different City. I was kind of skeptical about the 11 that Pep Guardiola put out, but after the showing on the field, I kind of see why he put out that 11, you know what I mean? Because playing two defensive midfielders is not something that Pep Guardiola has really done in the past. But maybe he's watching Bayern Munich, because it's the same formation that Bayern Munich plays. Maybe he was a former Bayern Munich manager, of course, you know that. But maybe he's been on the phone with Hansi Flick. Maybe he's saying, like, listen, Flick, man, Flicky baby. Yo, Flicky baby, I've struggled last season. What's the recipe, man? Just give me a little something. You know, you won the treble. Give me a little something, Flicky. And maybe that's what happened, because look, you play two defensive midfielders in Fernandinho and Rodri, both quality players. You can't have none of them on the bench. So I like that, and I want that going forward. After what I've seen against Wolves, I have to trust Pep Guardiola a little bit more there. You know, he's done a lot of overthinking in the past. I think he did overthink a little yesterday, but he also went on and outthink the Wolves manager by playing that 11 there. Look, Fernandinho, Rodri shows up the back, especially if you're going to have Ake and Stones back there for now, because Ake was brilliant. Stones, he was okay in the game. He wasn't bad, but he was okay. He tried. I'm not going to be too harsh. You got Kyle Walker. You got Mendy. Mendy, I think, was okay as well. You know, it's very hard to play against Adama Traore, so Mendy tried his best. He tried. But when above Fernandinho and Rodri, you have De Bruyne. Premier League player of the season last year, which means he's the best player in the Premier League. Best player in the Premier League. Anything to say about that, guys? If Thiago wants that, Liverpool may have to win the title, or he may have to put out a very good performance this season, like he did in the game against Chelsea. He got to be consistent. But Phil Foden, Sterling, Jesus, these guys played well. These guys all played well. And imagine when we get Aguero fit and going again. Imagine if we bring in a centre-back reinforcement in a Koulibaly, or Jules Koundé could work. Imagine that. Imagine that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, look. Nas had a song called Imagine That. If I Rule the World. If I rule the world. You know what I mean? We never ruled the world, but Liverpool is ruling the world right now. And I have to fantasize about ruling the world, because that is something I want to do. That is something I want to do as a City fan. I want to rule the world. You see what I mean? Imagine that. Just imagine that. But look, City, I like the way they managed the game yesterday. That's one of the most important things you could take away from that game. Game management. Playing sensible football. We had the lead. They did come back into the game. They played well. Wolves played well in the second half. But City managed the game well. You know what I mean? We were trying to score more, but we weren't going all guns blazing like we usually do and get hit on the counter. The guys were smarter. Yesterday. They were smarter. And it's giving us an indication of what might happen this season and what Pep Guardiola is going to bring to the table this season in terms of trying to regain that Premier League title. Take it away from Liverpool. He's going to bring something different. Playing 2 DMs, being more adaptive, being more open-minded instead of overthinking. Open-minded to adapt to your opponent, adapt to the situation. Wolves beat us twice last season, right? Twice. We got red card, we scored twice, then they came back, scored 3. We didn't manage that game well. Then it was 0-0 up until 80 minutes. We could have played for the draw maybe, but we tried to go for the win, and Traore killed us. But I don't think keep my fingers crossed, knock on wood. I don't think that's going to be the case this season. I don't think that's going to be the case. I really don't think so. I think if Pep Guardiola just be smart and the players just be hungry, stay switched on, concentrate, be consistent this season, we could actually challenge Liverpool to the title despite them bringing in Thiago Alcantara, a proven winner, and Thiago Jota, a very, very quality forward. I think Man City, with the likes of Ferran Torres, Nathan Ake, a big defender added, maybe sometime this week or next week, Koulibaly preferably, maybe a Jules Koundé who's very, very talented. It could happen. I could see a challenge here. I could see. Last year, there were no challenge. Guys, I predicted City to win the title this season. So I'm just hoping that City don't do a Chelsea on me and let me down. Liverpool are a very dangerous team. I know this. We all know this. And if City are to dethrone Liverpool, they would need to be on their A game at all times. And yesterday, we were on our A game, even with a depleted team, a depleted squad. Silva left. He went to Sociedad. There was no Bernardo Silva. There was no Gundogan. Mahrez was on the bench. There was no Laporte. There was no Zinchenko in the squad. I don't know if these guys are going to be around for the entire season. Eric Garcia, he's leaving for sure. The team was heavily depleted, but we still managed to beat the team 3-1. There's no Aguero. Still managed to beat the team 3-1. A team that dismantled us last season. Signs. If you guys don't see the signs, if you guys don't hear the warning shots, clean out your ears, man, and listen. It's going to be a hell of a season. And I want to say this right now. If Liverpool do go on to defend their title, win 2 in a row, kudos to Liverpool. They would have played magnificently throughout the 2020-21 season to do that. Because teams are looking good. The Evertons are looking good. Leicester's, Arsenal's. The teams that are not usual top 6 teams are looking good. They would have played a magnificent season. But be careful. City will be in the reckoning. Guys, those are my thoughts. Let me know yours down below. On my way to work, figured I'll hit you with some quick thoughts. Car confessions, basically. Figured I'll hit you with some thoughts. Subscribe if you're new. Like the video if you like it. Leave me your thoughts down below. And until next time, from your boy Dominic Rich, peace out. Rich Squad.